imagine that memorized, and we had all these hand movements and fly, window. I cover my awkwardness and my shyness with bad jokes, and I'm glad that you laugh at them. I'm going to do a couple more poems, if that's all right, and then we can all hang out, just talk. This is a poem called Border, about growing up here on the south side. I don't know if I've ever read this before. I know you've read it, Nigel. And it's about growing up on the south side and the fact that Milwaukee is one of the most segregated cities in the country, and has been since I was growing up. And it's called Border. It's set in July of 1990. I'm 15, leaning against the heavy door of my brother's lime green hoopty. Its rusted metal skin reads old like liver spots. I would breathe in the industrial air whose scent would shift depending on which arrow glowed green from the dashboard. Rotting fish along the lakeshore. Yeast fermenting along the small stretch of interstate that bellowed your home. These were the lines carved into the concrete we weren't supposed to cross. In this city, bridges weren't made for crossing. If viaducts were a language, they would read turn back, large like billboards floating in the space between north and south, us and them. Don't cross that bridge when you get there, they warned. They live over there. Their message reaching deep like roots, blooming into young men with eyes bloodshot and angry, hesitant at the thought of what lies beyond that border. The 10 o'clock news anchors, stuffy and golden, remind me they is different. They whose skin is a window into a night I've never been exposed to. They who we believe don't bleed like we do. They who we not trust simply because our mothers say so. I've never been afraid of the dark, but it was always much different when facing the north side of this city. That dark, whose shallow breathing inhaled life and exhaled terror in ways I never experienced. That dark, whose lingering shadow lurked in the dark, different than my own. That dark, whose sobering truth lay hidden beneath the foundation of lies, white and perfect, while the suburbs, square and lily, laugh full-bellied at the tragic comedy they've written as this border existed.